Hi YT, this is Cocolicious89 coming at you with, I would say, I don't know what we're gonna call this, but okay. No, I know what I'm gonna call it. It's gonna be my shyness journey. I had made a video, but I haven't uploaded it yet. And then I'll give you the introduction to what I was thinking about before I actually started. And my goal was to talk more, be more sociable, and to meet new people. Because I have a wonderful personality. And I just want to meet new people. Okay. So, I went to school. Yesterday was a good day. It was January the 25th, I believe. And it was a good day. My classes started at 10. And my last class ended at 3:45, but it got out at 3 o'clock. So it was a wonderful day. Okay. In my first class, I took geology, and let me just start off with the story. I had to wait for my class, so I went to the writing and math lab, and I was reading my astronomy book. But I was so bored. Like, have you ever sat somewhere and nobody's talking, but they look like they want to talk to you? And it's like everybody around who was over there, they just was quiet, but they wanted to talk. But I was like, man, my goal for this year is to talk more, meet new people, get network connections, whatever you want to call it, and talk more, be more social. That's my goal. That is my goal. So I was like, okay, I was just sitting there, and I was like, dang, I really want to talk. The purpose of getting out and improving myself with my social skills is to talk to people. And I'm a very sociable person when I get to know somebody. So I was like, I want to talk. It's boring in here. And reading this astronomy book is fun, but I want to talk. So I was like, looking at this girl, she was really freaking fly. Like, her makeup was flawless to the T. And I was like, dang, where they do that at? Because that's some fly stuff. So I was like, excuse me, your makeup is so bomb. Like, seriously. He was like, why, thank you. And I was like, it was really seriously bomb. Like, fabulous. And also, I was telling the truth. Like, it was fly as heck. But I've learned that they say if you give people compliments, it breaks the ice and stuff like that. And also, I saw somebody that I took a class with. I took an English class with her, and I was like, man, my name is Veronica or Ronnie. The old Coco or Ronnie. Wait, the old Veronica, Ronnie, or Coco. No, Coco is talkative. This is Coco. Veronica is quiet. Ronnie is loud. So, okay. I know that was crazy. So I was like, the old me wouldn't talk. So I was like, okay, forget this. I'm gonna talk to you. You can either not talk to me or you can talk to me. So I was like, hey girl, how you doing? And she was like, yeah, I see you. I had on a wig yesterday, girl. I had on a wig. So she was like, hey girl. Then we started chatting it up. I was like, God dang, it's almost time for me to go to my 10 o'clock class. It was like 9:55. I was like, yeah girl. We was talking about a lot of stuff and everything. We was talking about the teacher she has that I had, and I like her to death. But she was like, oh, I don't know if I'm feeling this teacher. I was like, girl, she's really good. So I was like, yeah, it's about that time. It's 9:55. I gotta go to class. Even though my class was really close to where me and her was, I had to go. Okay. Because you know how people is. Like, you be having that one seat in a class that you really love, and then somebody go in there and take it, and they know it's your seat. It happens a lot in my geology class. So let's get on to the story. So I be in my next. I had to go to my geology class, which I usually don't talk. I talk to this dude beside me, but he has this Asian chick friend that he talks to a lot. Everybody else in the class got somebody to talk to. So I was like, man, I want me a talk buddy who's sitting next to me in class, and I just want to talk. I talked to other people in my class, but I want me a talk buddy who can sit next to me and who I can relate with and stuff like that. So I was like, man, I'm tired of sitting here. My shyness journey is to improve my social skills. not to be the same how I was last year. So I'm trying to improve myself, one step at a time. Like an AA meeting, one step at a time. I'm going through steps. So I was like, it's getting boring looking at the wall until the teacher come, because she come in late. So I was like, okay. So I was like, shoot. I was like, what's your name? She was like, oh, my name is such and such. I was like, oh. And she was like, what's your, I was like, mine is Veronica. I was like, what is your, what are you majoring in? She was like, oh, I'm majoring in sociology. I was like, oh, real talk. And she was like, what you majoring in? I was like, oh, I'm majoring in social work. She was like, isn't that the similar thing? I was like, yeah, girl. And then I was talking to her about being natural, because she's natural too. I was like, how long you been natural? She was like, a year. I was like, oh. She was like, how long you been? I was like, well, I just told her a friend. I was like, well, I'm gonna be natural in April. I mean, I've been natural for a couple months, and in April it'll be a year. So I was like, yeah. And we was talking about all sorts of stuff, and she was talking about YouTube. See, that's something I can relate to. And then that was really fun, and we ended, and I asked her about her class and all that stuff. It was very fun. I enjoyed myself. Okay, next, then we're gonna talk about my astronomy class. I don't know what's wrong. I think I'm in the wrong seat. Like you be feeling like you're in the wrong family. I think I was in the wrong seat. I sit in front, and I don't know. It ain't no social people up there. It's only one, but I think she's older than me, so she's like, and she on the wrong side of me. But it's cool though. It's cool. So what else? I ain't really like my astronomy lecture class, because it's like, I think I need to move my seat. I think I'm gonna need to move my seat. Hopefully they don't see somebody, got attached to, you know what I'm saying? So I think I'm gonna need to move my seat. And